What else do you want to know?
Hey, how about a version of Electric Bee for Orlando? We haven't heard it yet.
Electric what?
Electric Bee.
Electric what?
Electric Bee.
Oh, psychedelic. All right.
Psychedelic Bee.
All right, maybe we'll get
I've been down here too long. I haven't heard it for a while.
All right, thank you for the call.
God bless you, Howard.
Bless you. Referring to my 6th grade band, I was a songwriter in the 6th grade.
You had 2 songs, yeah.
2 hit songs. The other ones were not as big. One was Psychedelic Bee. The band was called Electric Comic Book, and I played keyboards.
And sang lead.
Sang lead and wrote the songs. And also my flip side of Psychedelic Bee was Silver Nickels and Golden Dimes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the infamous...
Sometimes I forget about that.
Want to hear a little of that?
I love those songs.
A lot of people might want to hear that in Orlando.
This is how old? 11?
I'd like to say 11. I would have to say, 11 or 12.
You were in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, so around 11, 12, somewhere around.
Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that age group. And we even had Go-Go Girls. In fact, I used to write to 16 Magazine all the time telling them there was a really cool band. They'd want to come down and take pictures of us. We were cute guys. And they'd want to follow our band. We knew how to pose for pictures like the Beatles and stuff. But
you did a lot of posing.
Yeah.
You just ran around and posed.
And we would go down to Sam Ash to buy instruments and stuff and have no money. And we'd pretend like... I knew 6 chords.
That's pretty funny.
But I was a hell of a songwriter. You got to admit, the songs are pretty good. When people hear my genius, they can't believe I gave up songwriting.
Well, you might have worked it into something.
Oh, yeah. Hey, at least I gave up when I was 12 years old. Jackie still writes those bad songs.
Has Jackie written anything lately? Because I haven't... Are you still writing, Jack?
I saw Jackie hauling off a big piece of musical equipment yesterday.
Yeah, I saw a huge keyboard going out of here and a suitcase.
Yeah, Jackie, you got a free one? Is that what happened?
It's kind of on loan. We're gonna figure
But you're never going to have to give it back?
I think we have to give him back, but
He'll never give it back.
I can master it.
Somehow Jackie worked himself in with that group of guys in Sonic.
Yeah.
I let him take the client meeting for me.
The next thing you know...
Next thing you know, Jackie's hauling out Casio-type equipment, like big, giant keyboards.
Yeah, he's backed up a van.
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm going to take a meeting, I'm going to get something for it.
This is the adult version.
Nice. Evidently, Jackie held him up, because Jackie's like a weird guy. You know how Jackie always like goofed on me because I didn't have a bottle of champagne for him at our New Year's show?
Mm-hmm.
I understand Jackie threw a party for himself at Caroline's the other night, and he had a cash bar.
You're kidding.
No. Ratso, of course, king of free drinks, was freaking out. I go, hey, how was Jackie's party? Did you have fun? He just goes, cash bar.
Ooh.
I go, what? He goes, cash bar. I got there. He goes, I had to pay for drinks. I go, oh, if I ever did that, Jackie would have my balls in a sling.
You would be hearing about it from here to eternity.
When he does it, it's, hey, man, it's just, we're hippies. Everyone's got a chip in.
CD.
Yeah, Caroline was nice enough to give us the club.
You're right. I'm cheap.
Oh, you are. You hate to admit it, but you are. You're the one who calls everyone else cheap.
I'm very cheap.
Ratso always wants a free drink. He could pay.
You got it. You got the dough. Pay.
What do you want from me? The shirt off my back?
Some party. You get there and you ask for a drink and they go, that'll be $3.50.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
You wish it was $3.50.
How much was it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they were really...
Made sure I was covered.
They were soaking...
Jackie, what happened?
Come on.
What happened there?
What do you mean, what happened there?
What happened? I mean, that's...
A-Rock and Caroline's threw me a party and it was open to the public.
Right. But why would you invite your friends and have them buy drinks? Well, evidently, there were some people who could get free drinks.
Right, because I heard that a couple of people, were telling me they had a beer or something.
Yeah, like you were allowed one beer. That's some party.
Cast your bread on the water.
Oh, if I ever did that to Jackie, oh, boy. Hubba, hubba. The world would come to an end.
You would never hear the... In fact, while Jackie was...
No, I would never hear about it. You know what I would hear?
No, he'd tell everyone else.
He would go and undermine me and go to each individual person on the show and badmouth me to them.
And then it would come back.
Which is what he does with everything.
Shut up.
Yeah, Howard, you get a cash bar. That's what he thinks of you. Hey, I'm not going to say anything, but...
he's got money.
Yeah, he could have bought us drinks.
I just read another article about how much money he's making.
I read an article...
And we're in a cash bar!
In Sweden, he made $9 million. I found an article. Ralph found it. In a Swedish magazine had me making $9 million.
Yeah, I read. You know what? I saw something the other day, and I meant to bring it in because it was. I said, "Oh, this is perfect for Jackie." It was another one of those articles trying to count up your money.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, he has it.
I learned to read Swedish.
All right. Jackie took a Berlitz course in Swedish. No, but Jackie, don't let him fool you, has tons of dough.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go by what he wears. And...
That's how he saves money.
Yeah. And a cash bar? Hey, party time. Anybody got $7?
Everybody come down. Didn't even tell you.
No. Well, thank God. Who wants to pay for drinks?
Free party.
Howard doesn't have to have a cash bar. He makes $9 million in Sweden. Hey, I'm moving to Sweden. I'm making more money there. What do I need to be here for? I'm not appreciated. Anyway, here I am with my band. Let me take a break, and then I'll play you my band.
All right.
All right. I'll play you my 6th grade band. I'll give you a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Oh, come on.
I'm afraid someone will steal the song. Someone like Jackie will patent it and put it on his
He
disc.
didn't answer. Is he still writing songs?
Are you still writing songs?
Of course.
Oh, wonderful. We have to hear some of your new stuff.
Would you break out some new material for us?
I'd consider it, yeah.
Really? What are the themes? Are you still sort of in the marijuana and beer? Marijuana and beer songs?
It's mostly crack stuff.
No, really. What's going on now? Is there more songs about, like, missing your wife? Or I mean, what are the songs about?
What is inspiring you today?
Yeah.
I wrote a song about golf the other day.
Did you really?
About 3 or 4 months ago, yeah.
But you don't play?
No.
But just about wanting to play?
About that my wife and I should play golf together. Maybe we'd talk more.
Maybe if she came back from California, you'd talk more.
She did.
Oh, she
That's
did.
why I'm exhausted.
Oh, yeah? You're back to having sex and everything?
Yeah, we got most of the rooms of the house covered in the last 2 days.
Is that right?
Back, baby!
It's Jackie time!
Well, you seem so much happier now that Nancy.
Yeah. Doesn't seem that much happier to me.
No.
No. Hi, Nancy. Let's get reacquainted. His wife went to California for like 6 months to be in a bad play.
And what happened as a result?
Nothing. Her career didn't blossom.
Burnt the theater down.
It wasn't like Steven Spielberg walked in and put her in a movie. She just goes in these plays that like friends write.
And nothing happened.
And they put her in it so that I'll announce it on the radio. Because Jackie says, "Come on, be a sport, put my wife on the air, thanks." And then
give her a plug.
Give her a plug, will
She's
you?
on the phone today.
And then,
She'd love it if you plug her.
Yeah, right. That's the stock line. She'd love it. So then he says, plug my wife. And they put her in these plays. And then she expects after this play she'll be in L.A. and, like, I don't know.
She'll get discovered.
Ingmar Bergman will walk in the room and put her in his next movie.
Yeah.
And instead she's doing, Girls from the Planet of the Apes.
Maybe you could discover her.
I might discover her. If she puts on her thong and makes out with me like she does in that other play.
She'd love it.
I might put her in a movie, as a matter of fact.
You should audition.
I'm going to audition her.
Have her come down here and do an audition. She's had all this experience now.
Yeah, I want to see if there's an improvement. All right, anyway, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Back with the Howard Stern Show.
By the way, Jackie the Joke Man will be singing the golf song at his Big Chuckles appearance this Thursday, June 30th. Evidently, he will be singing the golf song, some of his newer music.
How about a golf game?
What is that?
It's called How About a Golf Game.
How about a golf game? Ding, 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 ding. This Thursday, June 30th at Chuckles West Side, also telling his funny jokes in Mineola on Long Island. For information and a sample of Jackie's CD, call 516-922-WINE. And by the way, to order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD, it's $10 plus free shipping and handling. Price includes full-color Jokeland catalog. Call 1-800-323-5464. When you call, who knows, maybe you'll be lucky. You'll talk to Nancy Sirianni, Martin.
Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Somebody sent in a Jackie joke. Why did the joke man cross the road?
Why?
The joke man will cross anything that trusts him.
Interesting. A very, very highbrow.
High concept. What?
Thank you. Jackie's mommy, it's not.
I see. Interesting joke. I've never heard such a cryptic joke. Wow. We have our gay intern here who's going to stop by in a minute, but just let me, you said you wanted to hear my 6th grade band.
Yes, and somebody just reminded me that you were also supposed to play some Mark Harris material for us.
Oh, I'd be happy to play that.
So don't forget that.
That'll get us right into a gay theme. All right, here we go. This is my 6th grade band. Personally, I'm not a fan of Psychedelic B. I don't think it stood the test of time. I think Silver Nichols...
You don't? Oh, come on. Psychedelic B is the one I remember. It's a standout tune.
Well, the drum solo in the beginning is awesome. Jerry Dickowitz on drums, Robert Carger on guitar, Howard Stern on lead vocals and keyboards. The keyboards, of course, drowning out everything else. We only rehearsed this 900 times.
Did they like your songwriting? Or did anybody care?
Everyone was lethargic. We just wanted to get girls.
Yes, so any song would do.
Yeah. How can this song get worse every time? Doesn't it?
It's such a drone.
I know.
I think I hear this when I go into those little Pakistani stores.
What are the words again? Let's see. It will be
a certain kind of thing that you'll always want from me.
Well, it's certainly better than that joke that they wrote in with Jackie there. Better than Fred's original music.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm just a little defensive. Hey, I was in...
You were only 11.
Right. Let's be honest. It's not that bad.
It's good for an 11-year-old.
Exactly.
It was early alternative.
Right. It's very grunge. And I was dressed grunge.
Pre-Seattle.
Pre-Seattle. I got to admit, the part coming up is pretty good. The what do they call that? The
refrain?
The bridge.
The bridge?
And
and you want,
yeah, that part.
Want. You like that part.
That's a really good part. Come in for the drum now. One, two, three.
Haven't you ever heard those little songs where... That's
yodeling.
That's what it reminds me of.
By the way, the guitars were all tuned by the mailman. Came by once a day and helped us out. He was our roadie. Only dogs can hear certain notes. I don't know. I think I got a pretty good voice. See, first you'll see a certain kind of fruit in the sky, and you'll want it so bad.
It'll make you want to cry.
Or make you want to die, I thought.
No, it's crying.
Okay.
You were not as maudlin.
You cry. They found all the neighborhood dogs dead in front of a bus. You want to hear little silver nickels and golden dimes?
Yes.
All right. I don't want to interrupt this one because I happen to think it's brilliant. I wrote the lyrics. Robert Carger wrote the music.
Is that right? This was a collaboration between Carger and Stern.
Right. The Lennon,
great team.
The Lennon and McCartney of Roosevelt. Yeah, well,
the B-side.
This is the B-side, but I personally, this is my favorite. This is the one I thought was going to put us over the top. We used to send tapes of this. At least I did. I mailed them into 16 magazine.
Did you? Even the tapes? You didn't just stick to pictures?
No. I said, hey, come on, we're the next big... Because they always had pictures of Dino, Desi, and Billy, and I never heard Dino, Desi, and Billy on the radio or anything. They just had pictures of them. So we would go down to the high school, and we'd have to practice posing for an hour a day.
Yeah.
Like we would just like pose on the bleachers and like have different like big stances like the Beatles had on Help.
Sure. Do your album covers.
Yeah, album covers. We were like the Dave Clark Five, you know, and we had our, you know, and then we would like wear our pea coats. We'd all wear...
I do remember one picture. Weren't you all in like little suits?
Yeah, no, we were playing a bar mitzvah.
Oh, that was
that. We never wore suits unless we were asked to play at religious services.
So you did actually get to play somewhere.
Yeah. Well, Jerry Dickowitz had a bar mitzvah.
Oh, so it was him.
Yeah. So we got to play that first gig. We did two songs, I believe, Psychedelic Bee and Silver Nickels and Golden. No, actually, we did Wild Thing and something else. And Hang On Sloopy, because they were the same chords. Easy to do.
Do you want to talk to one of the members of the Electric Comic?
Who's on there?
Robert Carger.
Is that right? As a matter of fact,
your songwriting partner.
This is he was the McCartney, I was the Lennon.
He wrote the tunes and you wrote the smart
Well, sometimes we collaborated, or I would. So in the case of Psychedelic Bee, that was mine.
But your writing was a little bit more intelligent.
Did Carger add anything to Psychedelic B?
Yeah, Carger, the dee-nee-nee-nee-nee, that was his. That was his guitar lick. That was the patented Carger guitar lick. Not only that, when we were at this Jerry Dickowitz bar mitzvah, the guy who was actually in the band, the bar mitzvah band, played drums for us or something. Oh no, Jerry played drums. One of the guys played, like a guitarist, a real guitarist, and he jammed with us. We thought that was cool.
You're almost pro.
Is this Robert Carger?
Yeah.
Lead guitar player for Rhythm and Leads. How you doing?
Good, good. Listen, I figured I'd call in since I'm not getting any money for royalties. I figured I'd get on the air.
Yeah, what are you, on a car phone?
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't know you had a car phone.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're doing good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a real good-looking guy, Robert Carger. He was like the guy who attracted all the girls.
Oh, yeah, he got the girls?
He was Paul.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was more like Ringo. But this is a song that Carger and Stern composition, Carger on music and me on lyrics for Silver Nickels and Golden Dimes.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Both of us.
Who was the mailman? Oh, were you joking?
I was only making a joke.
Oh, okay. My brother used to help us out.
Yeah, your brother his brother was actually a good musician.
Was he?
Yeah, and we were smart, though. We got out of music at age 12, so we knew what we were doing. All right, here we go. This is what I consider to be our greatest accomplishment.
By the way, thank you for giving me credit for writing the music.
Absolutely. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Ah, it was yesterday.
All right, here we go. You might not want credit for this music. Oh, wait, that's Psychedelic B again. Hold on, what is it?
I was going to say, Carger never played anything else.
Here we go.
Mary, come play with me. We'll give you a silver nickel.
I sounded like a big homo. Or something. Mary, come play with me.
Yeah, but very talented homo.
Thank you.
Mary, come play with me.
I'll give you a silver nickel.
That was the mailman that said that.
Mary was actually a guy I knew. I was in love with him. That same drone.
Well, there's trademarks in this band.
Remember we had to teach Dickowitz how to play that drum part?
It was impossible.
Yeah, he's the only guy we knew with a drum set.
Well, the last time we were on the air, we had the reunion. We still had to teach him.
I know. He was the only one. He had drum lessons and a drum set, and in order to get it just right, we busted this guy's balls for hours. I mean, just making sure.
You two were perfect.
Yeah, well, you hear there's a big.
We were perfect.
We were always right, and he was wrong, and we would pick on him and go, I don't know, we might have to throw Dickowitz out, and we go, I don't know, who else has a drum set? And then, well, you hear the big drum solo in this, and it took him, we had to have it just right, and you'll see why, I think.
To perfection.
Yeah.
That poor boy crazy.
Hey, Howard, that bar mitzvah we played at, was that Dickowitz?
Yeah.
That was his bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
That was our big show.
That was our big gig. That was our coming out party.
Was that your coming out and you're going in too?
And then after
now I'm going away.
Yeah, after we bombed at that bar mitzvah, and like nobody was dancing, we got two girls to be our go-go girls.
Right.
And we dressed them up in white go-go boots. We said, that's the problem. We don't have enough flash.
Wait a minute.
So I got two chairs.
Bombed
yeah, we bombed. Of course we bombed. Nobody wanted to hear more songs. It was like losers.
Nobody cared.
We should have called our band the Losers. But we were convinced we were going to get girls off this band.
Oh, I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, right. I mean, suddenly like Paul Revere and the Raiders were like the London Symphony Orchestra, and we just wanted one-hit song. I'm telling you,
that's all it would have taken.
But wait till you hear the drum solo. This is the best part coming up. And this, we busted his balls 100 times.
Yep.
Here it comes. There it is.
Was that what you were supposed to do?
Sort of.
Yeah, well, it was close, but he never could get the rhythm down.
Carger and I had a dream, but we couldn't realize it.
Right, he wasn't smooth, Dickowitz.
No, he was very, very crass. Sounded
he
like
could keep a beat, but that was about it.
Sounded like a car crash with drums in the trunk.
Let's find out who the guy was who called in from Orlando. It's a fan.
Yeah, he was a fan. We ought to release this. Wait, here's the drum solo coming up. Wait. I think it happens twice. This was about prostitution, you know. No, it really was. I never revealed that.
I could tell that right away.
Did you know that?
Of course.
Oh, you did, Robin?
Yes.
Past experience?
No, I just hear it in his voice. He's not telling her he wants to play for a nickel.
Right, and I'm also telling her she's going to go to hell for being a prostitute because it's wrong. See, Carger never understood my lyrics.
No, I had a tough time with the music. Very intense writing that stuff.
His music was about something else entirely.
He couldn't handle it. Nickel.
Hey, we should get together again and play.
Yeah, we should have another reunion. Isn't it our 25th reunion?
To get that band together again.
Hey, we should go play. You know what? The next time I do a live, like, funeral or something, maybe we'll bring back the band.
Absolutely.
And I'll perform.
Absolutely. I do it.
Is this drummer available?
Who, Dickowitz? Oh, he's got a hard-on to be on the show.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding? He's absolutely available.
This time I'll make it, I promise.
All right, good. Yeah, because you weren't there for the last reunion.
I know.
But
I know you know.
you got to be in the band.
Okay.
It's history.
I'm with the team.
All right, Robert.
All right, you guys take care.
Take care, man.
Bye, Rob.
That guy was like my best friend in elementary school.
Uh-huh.
And then he moved away when the Schwarzes moved into the...
Oh, boy.
I remember, too, I was real nervous for him because I remember he had like an operation on his shoulder, and I thought he was going to die.
Oh, what was on his shoulder?
Nothing. I mean, I don't know. He probably just had like a bump on it or something. But I remember thinking...
Did you blow it out of proportion?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
It was probably a zit or something. But I remember he had an operation. I thought he was going to die.
Oh.
I was all freaked out about it. He's the guy we used to go buy about 10 whoopee cushions together and then just get on his lawn and smash them down on our ass until they exploded. He was a good guy. And his brother taught me about sex.
You couldn't do that with everybody.
His brother let me smell his hand. That was how I got introduced to sex.
That was the brother.
Yeah. He was a great guy.
Wonder where he is now. Wouldn't you like to smell his hand?
I think he's a cantor at a temple or something. I don't know what he is.
Are you serious?
I don't know what he is. But I mean, you know, he was with girls, and I said, hey, you were with a girl tonight? I go, can I just smell what a girl smells like? He goes, sure, go ahead before I wash up.
How old was he?
He was, I don't know. I lost track of time.
You don't know very much.
He was a lot older, though. He was older. He was like a high school guy.
All right. So there was a lot of age difference between the two brothers.
But he was a real good guy, taught me about sex, and he let me look at his National Enquirers.
How did he teach you? All he did was let you smell his hand.
Yeah, but, you know, and then he told me what he did to her.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, does that feel good? He goes, oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
What did he do? How far did he get?
He just went to third base.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't feel good. Your finger doesn't feel good. Your finger doesn't feel anything.
Oh, come on. It doesn't feel good?
My finger feels good? I don't mean, what, are you crazy? I do that. I was freaking out because I couldn't believe, like, I said, boy, see, there's first base, second base, and by the time you get to third base is a very smelly base. I was like, whoa.
Booyah base.
Booyah base.
You didn't want to go any further?
I think it was just the sense of accomplishment. We were all cheering him on. He was wild. Good guy. And he let me read his National Enquirers. At the time, National Enquirer was just all about sex change operations, and they'd show pictures of naked girls. So he let us go up to his room and read them.
Sex changes and aliens.
Yeah. He was a good guy. Actually, I don't even think he knew we went up there. We just go up there and read them, and he must have known.
Just for having this stuff around.
And he never busted our ass if he figured out what was going on. He didn't make a big deal about it.
How come we've never talked to him? See what he's up to now.
No.
Whatever happened to?
Yeah. But Robert was my good friend. We used to stay up late and watch Alan Burke on TV. That guy who used to yell at people all the time and have Martians on, guys from Mars. And then whenever we hear a noise in the house, we'd run up to the kitchen, get knives, and sit there and wait for Robert to come in so we could kill him. And that was that.
Oh, I could imagine that scene.
But then he moved away when the blacks moved in.
And these are the same people you were telling me yesterday who really are pulling for people and want them to do well.
I'm not Robert, but, you know. But he actually hung in with the black community a long time, Robert. He was one of the last white families to go. Blacks came in and took away all my friends.
Right.
I don't understand.
We went through this once before. You don't want to go through it again where you finally figured out nobody liked you very much, so they left you there.
I never could figure out why no one called me and said, hey, come visit me, my new white community.
Really?
Silver, nickels, silver. There it is. The car crash with the drums in the trunk. Too much drum. I was recording it.
Your vocals are way back in this, too.
Yeah, I mixed them down. No, the drummer was just on fire there. Plus, I didn't use any organ in that.
Ah.
It was all guitar and drum.
That was
so you got to move.
Yeah.
That was the sound in those days.
Yeah, minimalist.
That teen beat, that twist beat.
Yes, yes.
Big
See, Billy recognizes my genius.
Yeah.